the perfect bass model for premium sound with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit rayconglobal.com. That's rayconglobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Yo, what's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? Yo, it is Friday, baby. It is Friday, TGIF. Thank goodness. Thank good Lord, it's Friday. I know y'all happy. I know y'all happy. It's the daggone weekend. It ain't got on your nerves all week at work. It got on your nerves all week at work, and the kids then got on your nerves, your friends, your neighbors, and all that. They got on your nerves all damn week, and finally we head to TGIF. Thanks goodness it is Friday. So it's a salute to the weekend party goers, warriors, hard workers, weekend part-time lovers, all that stuff, man. But the sad thing about that, man, the weather ain't right. What is going on? It's supposed to be springtime, but we still getting fall-like weather. Did y'all ever think? Honestly, I'm being serious. Have you ever thought to yourself, something is off track? The timing is off. I'm being serious, y'all. You ever think about it? I mean, remember when you was a kid, depending on how old you are, that's already in the building. Smash the like button. This service is on the table. Do what you know you are allowed to do up in here. That's mind your manners, that's all. But remember, growing up as a kid, and when the season changed, the seasons felt like the seasons, people. Spring actually arrived, which is the new year. Actually is the new year, not in the dead of winter in January. But let me just land a plane on this. Remember coming up and the seasons was the seasons. So when the springtime came around, spring came around on time every year. That's when, everything is fresh and new. The birds, the trees, the plants, all this good stuff. And the weather was the weather. You know what I mean? When March 20th kicked in, it felt like springtime. Not a whole month into the season, and we still getting some off-season weather. Y'all ever think about that? Think about it. Even back in the wintertime, we had some days that we shouldn't have got in the middle of winter. That's why I know it's something going on. I know a lot of things that they putting in front of us is really not what we think it is. That's why you got to be aware of everything that's going on, people. I want to open up with a serious dialogue. Seriously, we in some tiring times, and we have people that talk about these discussions, but sometimes I think they need to be talked about more. So, sometimes just get a break from the sports and really tap into some other things that's really more serious, but nothing is right now. So the season is off, and like I said, people still got their winter coats out right now. If you're getting dressed this morning, you on the East Coast and you're not in the warming regions of the East Coast, you still got a down coat, you still got a down on. People still wearing full length coats. You might even see a few people still, putting on a mink or fox because of the weather. Because of the weather, it causes this is some things that our body gotta fight through because our body's always getting adapted to the next season once it comes in. But how can you get adapted to the next climate of weather that's coming in when the climate before in the season is still upon us? So now you home, and y'all know how it is. Right after the holidays, after Christmas and things like that, and New Year's and things. Remember, it was a tradition. At some point in time, you start preparing to switch out clothes. because that's what we would do coming up. It wasn't like, oh, you got all your clothes in the same place all year round. Winter, spring, fall, and summer clothes all mixed in together. It's not how it's supposed to be. But I miss those days. And then when you did do that, you didn't have to go back to the season before and grab something because it still feel like winter or something outside. But it's really strange. I don't even think this is 2025 that we living in. I just wanted to open up with that. Give y'all, some food for thought. Really think about it, because everything that they been putting out there and been telling us in program